Here's my lab for fixtures and flows for the assembly process for a toy car model. The toy car looks different, but for time's sake and focus sake, try to make it look somewhat similar, but redid the parts to make it simpler to assemble, automated, and also semi-automatic. Here's a exploded view. There's a total of 4 parts for one assembly. Here's the bottom part, which is sitting on top of the assembly fixture. Here is where the wheels drop down into. There's a chamfer for this so that when the robot or a person is placing it in, they don't have to be exact. They could just drop it in this larger area and it'll slide in and drop down for both of them. And then there's a nipple, almost like a Lego piece with the chamfer as well for the same concept, so it could just slide into or insert into the hole. I made it large and in the middle, and I made it all even so it doesn't matter too much about how the position it's in. It could just come down one way. It doesn't have to be exact, and this makes it universal for placement. And then the same with the wheels and the axle. It's easier to grab from the middle. I'll show you the placement in a little bit. And then the top piece, which is how the car or vehicle is shaped. It has a hole just for placement as well. It doesn't matter too much whether it's placed left or right. It'll just have that availability of having a universal position as well. These are supposed to be belted conveyors, but for time and sanity's sake as well. It's just a design of how it's holding it right now, but they come down through the conveyance. Usually, like a normal process, it would have a photo eye to view availability of product in that position, the robot, or for the robot's sake, and they could come grab it, place it into this fixture, which also the fixture has 3 points of contact, so 1, 2, and then 3 for the side, so it's pretty secure, so it places in. It has a little bit of tolerance, so it could be taken in and out. And then there is a bit of a angle for here as well for free placing as well, and I'll show you. Maybe. Oh my God. So there's an angle right here that enables more room for placing within the surface of the fixture. And then here is the assembly and the fixture for the wheels coming in. This is not a conveyor. This is just a like a static shelf almost, placed at an angle so the wheels and axle can just roll down and then be refilled through that just by motion. The robot or person could just pick up the clamps through, there's a gap right here, so it's easily accessible to be removed, and also a stopper, so that way it doesn't just flow through. They could drop it in through the chamfers and the slots, place it in there, and then for the top piece, there is same concept as the first piece. The bottom piece would be a conveyor, and then a photo eye for the robotic sake to know if a piece is available to grab. this one is just placed in this position, but it doesn't really matter as long as it's horizontal, because it'd be easier to place it within that fixture and reduce motion. And then it would be able to grab it up and then place it on top of the nipple and then secure everything, and then it would grab it and then place it in a pile of assembled vehicles. And that is for the assembly process for Fixtures and Flows. Sorry that this was camera recorded. My audio, for whatever reason, for this quarter was not working for my Chrome recorder.